Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Holy Cinema. We are back.
We're back?
We are back!
It feels so real.
Right? Like,
Where have I been?
surreal.
think
Where
I-
have you been?
I
Where
got-
have we been?
I've been on the other side of the country.
Oh, man.
And I'm been back for a while too, but we've just been so busy
Been
catching
so
up
busy.
from holidays and
Yep.
events, life events, and
Yeah.
just
Church
Lot-
stuff, all sorts
church
of
stuff.
things happening.
lots of things.
Yeah.
Lots
But
of-
right now, we are back. We are here. Welcome back to Holy Cinema. Hope you guys got our update video just to say that we were alive and well.
yeah.
We have...
And I swear I put when I was editing, I did a little bit of editing.
Oh,
I
yes.
swear that I put the date there. I know I put the date there. When I was editing, I rewatched it and I was making sure it's. I don't know what happened.
If you go back and watch the video, there's a point where I, put something like, this will be on the screen.
No, I said it'll be right here. Here's the date. We'll be back.
There's nothing.
And there's
on it.
nothing there.
So this is the date.
It's this date right
This
now
date
that this
right
has got
here.
posted. The
Yeah.
one that you see down there below the title of this video. That's
right.
the date this got posted. Congratulations, we didn't lie because we never posted a
We never posted.
we never posted a date.
So welcome back. Man, lots of cool stuff coming up in the cinema world. We have a lot of new trailers that have released since we were last here.
Yeah.
The X-Men trailers. I know I touched on it. in
All
our-
the little teasers from Captain America to Thor
Thor.
to X-Men.
Oh, it's so cool. And we should be getting the trailer around the Super Bowl time in a few weeks. So in our next episode, which comes out in 2 weeks, I believe. Well,
Yeah.
it'll be 2 weeks from today.
Yeah.
Then we'll definitely have seen those, and hopefully we'll have gotten to talk about those at that point, because we should be getting the Doomsday trailer
Yeah.
in Super Bowl. In addition to that, where's the Spider-Man trailer been?
Doesn't the movie come out in like July?
Yeah, It's coming.
It's almost by the time this comes out, it's February.
yeah,
Where's the trailer?
it's leaked online. Like there have been leaks that I've seen.
I don't like leaks. I don't pay attention.
But it's in like 2 frames. it's like so granular. It's so grainy.
here, you can see it recorded on my flip phone.
Yeah.
Join
I,
there and
I
you
won't.
see it.
I won't talk about it because I know a lot of people want to react to it whenever they see it in HD and everything. But I'm looking forward to seeing it in an HD. And it should be releasing soon. I mean, I can't imagine them releasing the Doomsday trailer and the Spider-Man trailer within the same week.
And there's really they don't even technically even need to release it at the Super Bowl because it's already going to get so much hype anyway.
Yeah, but that's what they did with the past few big movies. Is they
Yeah.
had the big trailers at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think they'll continue with that trend. We'll see. Obviously.
It just seems to me like a waste of money
Sure.
because they already know that they're going to get a bunch of views. So why pay the $1 million+ or more to have a show during the Super Bowl?
They have it.
I know they have
Pocket change.
tax write-off.
That's right. Oh, take our money. Super Bowl. Yes. Yeah.
Chips in the bowl. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I agree. It's going to get the publicity already,
Oh,
but I definitely think that that's going to be how they're going to get the most eyeballs on it without people having to send it to each other.
I mean that is true because Super Bowl is not just we consider it just an American holiday, but people all over the world do watch the Super Bowl. So it is a big thing. So everyone around the world will be seeing it.
Yeah. In addition to that, upcoming trailers, we have also the Daredevil trailer actually released today.
I've not seen it.
Season 2, and the
Yeah.
poster. Oh, it looks so cool.
I mean, I still haven't seen the Daredevil
season.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's good. It's very, very good. But the poster is one of the best Marvel posters in a long time. He's like in his black and red suit with the DD on his suit, and he's got like it's rain on it, but it's like blood red.
DD, get out of my laboratory!
It's very, very cool. Sorry about the spaz out. There
Oh, that was Dexter's Laboratory. You said DD. That makes me think of back when I was a kid, the Dexter's Laboratory. I'm sorry.
All right. Mario trailer.
Yes, Mario trailer was great. I loved it. I'm super excited. It got dropped, and I'm like, hey, kids, you want to see something awesome? And they're all like doing their own thing, like, sure, Dad, show us something awesome. And I put it on, and they just go,
Oh yeah.
and then like, that was amazing.
Yep.
So they're super excited. I'm excited. My wife is confused though why we still haven't seen Daisy though. We've seen Rosalina, we've seen Peach. There's been no Daisy.
Well, what other big characters do they have to reveal at this point?
Wario,
Yeah.
Waluigi.
Mhm.
I'm sure there's more, but those are like some two main ones. Everyone loves Waluigi. Some people like Wario.
They might just be holding them out.
They did show Birdo and the Bowser Jr.
And of course Yoshi.
Of course Yoshi. Everyone loves Yoshi.
Love it.
But
So
yeah.
they might be saving some characters for like the third movie because
either the third movie or to show up in this movie. You don't want to reveal everything.
yeah, that's true. That's
At
true.
least they shouldn't reveal everything.
Yeah. And then
I still want to go to the movies and be a little surprised.
Yeah. Speaking of surprise, the Odyssey trailer.
I did
That
see that
looks
one.
so good.
I mean, being a fan of a minor fan of Greek mythology, as well as being a fan of Epic the musical. Listen, I'm a music guy. I teach music
Fair
theater.
enough, fair enough.
I teach voice lessons. So I'm like, come on. Anyway, with that, I am super excited to see it in live action. I haven't seen a live action Odyssey since like the one that came out in the late 80s, 90s. They did like a serious thing
Okay.
about it. And it was good, but it's dated, but it was still very enjoyable. Back when I was actually physically reading the Odyssey.
It's hard to believe that the 80s was like 40 years ago now. Isn't that absurd? Because it's 2026.
Yeah,
1986 was 40 years ago.
yeah.
It's absurd.
And I'm in my 30s, so what's that mean for me?
You're old. That's what that means. I'll say it.
The door's right there.
But anyway, so great trailers. If there are any that we missed, leave it in the comments for any movies that you're excited about.
And obviously, we're only talking about like the major movies.
Yeah.
There's plenty of movies that aren't as popular. Like I know coming out probably when this episode already airs, Markiplier's movie will be out.
Oh, true.
Iron Lung, which I did not get tickets for, but I'm definitely wanting to see.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's a one-day event or if it's a multi-day. But either way, I'm sure I'll get to watch it eventually.
Yeah. So we have something that we want to do now. We had a suggestion made to us of a product that someone wants us to try. So we are going to go ahead and getting that.
And they even bought it for us.
They did. They sponsored it. They sponsored us.
Our first sponsored episode?
What?
Well, first sponsored beverage at least.
Yeah. So we're going to do a little magic clap and make it appear, and then we'll go from there.
Will the magic still work since it's not Christmas?
Oh, I think so.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. What?
Oh, it worked. Yeah.
How'd that get there?
Magic.
Oh,
Our
that's right.
clapping magic. Apparently I have editing powers.
Yes, that's it. So we have here another Sprecher's, an energy root beer. Someone got this for us. They wanted us to try this, so we're going to do it. Made with honey, natural antioxidants. It is an energy root beer, so it must mean it has...
An energy drink?
Possibly. Well, does it have caffeine in it? It must, if it has
If
energy.
it says energy root beer, it has to have some kind of...
Fire brewed craft soda.
I mean, remember, we did have Sprecher's before, and we didn't really like it. I think it was that maple soda we
It
had.
does say it has caffeine in it. I can't see how much.
33% more, apparently.
Yeah, right. Evidently. But anyways, 33% more. Yeah, there you go. 93 milligrams caffeine. There it is.
Oh, okay.
93 milligrams. So, thank you for letting us have this and getting this for us so we can try this. Obviously, as always, the link will be down below in the description. If you would like to go pick this up or pause the video now, order it and try it with us, feel free. Sprecher's Energy Root Beer. How's it smell?
It
Grant?
smells like root beer.
Does it?
Made with honey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me try that.
I also just love the picture of the griffin on it.
Oh, it's so cool.
Really good. Nice little bottle cap.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
We're going to start doing this every episode. Just a little try something. If you have any recommendations, leave them down in the comments.
A little dirty.
Because we probably will get around to it. So,
Yeah.
All right, let's hear that glug.
I heard it.
Yeah,
I don't
not
know if
bad.
you heard it, but I heard it.
Not bad.
Energy root beer.
Energy root beer.
Energy root beer.
Decent amount there.
Yeah.
All right, Sprecher's Energy Root Beer. Only soda we're going to try tonight.
Yeah.
Smells
Smells like root beer.
Yeah.
Hopefully gives you energy.
Good fizz, too. Look at the fizz.
It didn't fizz much on mine because
Oh.
you only poured me a little bit. You hogged it all.
You want more?
It's fine. It's okay.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Gently.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's really good.
I like that.
I don't taste the energy.
No. That tastes really. That tastes
But it
like
does taste, yeah, it's good root
tastes
beer.
solid root
Yeah,
beer.
solid. It's really close to A&W.
No weird aftertaste.
No weird aftertaste. It has, the vanilla is light, but
Yeah.
it's there. The root beer flavor overall, you can taste.
Yeah.
You can obviously taste it. They all mesh well. So there's no overpowering flavors. I
Very
think,
crisp.
yeah, I think the vanilla is a little lighter than I'd like, but very smooth. A little more watery than I'd like. I wish it was just a little
Just
bit
a little
thicker.
bit.
I wish it was a little thicker.
A little more girth to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
But that could just be because of the energy.
It's true.
But overall, that's good.
I'm gonna give that an 8.5 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8.
That's really good.
It is really good. I'm surprised. The root beer got me tongue-tied, especially after last Sprecher that we had.
Yeah, the last Sprecher root beer we had, terrible.
Not very good.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Big fan of this.
So
maybe
thank you.
It was just a bag bottle. That one was.
Yeah, it could have been a bad bottle, but yeah.
So thank you to the individual that sent us over. Appreciate it. It was good. 8.5 out of 10. Definitely.
I would, if I saw
order
that out in the wild, I would grab it.
Yeah.
It still throws me off that it says energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I am a little tired, so maybe by the end of this episode, I'll be like, let's go!
Let's do this. Come on. So make sure to pick that up in the description below. And yeah, that was really good. Now we got to make the bottle disappear. Should I just take it off or should we use magic?
Let's break it over your head.
Ah,
just like in the movies.
I'm taking it.
We'll do it just like the movies.
Do it live.
We'll do it live.
So, now, moving on from that. So, today's episode is about
Star Wars!
Episode 6. Revenge of the Jedi. That was what it was
originally called, but it's actually called
Return of the Jedi. Yes.
Because Revenge of the Jedi was too dark.
Too dark, yeah.
Though, however, real fast, it was originally written technically for Luke Skywalker to turn bad at the very end.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is crazy. And I would love to see the alternative.
And we'll get into that in a little bit. But first things first.
I mean, Disney did make a what if Marvel.
What if Star Wars would be huge?
I would be all over that.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
yes.
I already
But
like.
isn't that basically Star Wars Visions?
No, Star Wars Visions is kind of its own thing, kind of with its own other. I wouldn't even know.
So what do you do with What If then?
So the what if? So there was a comic book series, I think by Dark Horse, that was called Star Wars Infinities, which was basically a Star Wars what if. They had one for episode 4, episode 5, episode 6. Basically, they changed one thing that happened in episode 4, and then made the story after that.
Yeah.
So like basically episode 4, what if Luke Skywalker actually missed the Death Star? It didn't blow up. So then they continued the story after that. And then they took episode 5. They didn't continue on with that story. They just did episode 5. They changed one aspect of episode 5 and then took it from there. I never read the episode 6 one, but episode 5, I think Luke Skywalker actually dies from the Wampa attack.
Okay.
And they wrote the story on from there, which was really cool. I remember reading those and enjoying
really
those. And I would love to see those animated.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Animated in Clone Wars style.
Oh.
Like a what if during Obi-Wan and Anakin's fight, Anakin's like comes and says like, "Oh, you're I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm wrong. Let's go fix this."
One of the things that dropped this week as well was the Maul trailer.
Yes,
the Maul trailer looks awesome.
That looks great.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, definitely go check that out.
I feel like they're hinting at the Darth Maul's apprentice.
Darth Talon.
Yeah,
Oh, it has
yeah.
to.
It looks like they could be teasing that, so that would be interesting.
Yeah. But anyways, to get us in the kind of mood of Star Wars, I want to play a game.
Okay.
I want to play the game of Wavelength.
Wavelength.
It's
Okay.
Wavelength. So basically, what's going to happen is a number is, and you guys can play along with this as well. A number is going to appear on screen. Okay. It's going to be a randomly generated number that I'm going to generate here in a second. Grant will have 4 guesses to try and guess this number based off the characters that I say. The ranking of the characters is just basically overall how the characters are in Star Wars, like how good of a character they are.
Okay.
So Grant kind of knows my opinion on Star Wars characters. So I don't think that Rey is a very good character. I think she's underdeveloped. I think they Mary Suiter and gave her way too much power without her actually earning it. So if the number that appears is like maybe like a 15, a 14 or something like that, I would say Rey, and Grant would try and say a number lower.
1.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Maybe a 3.
Yeah, right. Oh my God. So I'm gonna go
If
ahead.
you said Rey Skywalker, then it'd be a 1.
Right. So if you want to play along, just close your eyes, look away from the screen. That way you can't see the number because it's gonna pop up for those that just want to enjoy it. So let me go ahead and pull up a random number generator.
I mean, if this is on Spotify or just on the side of your screen and on YouTube, you can literally just listen to the audio. I know some of you who listen to this just listen to the audio anyway. So
Yeah.
there's that.
All right. So 1 to 100.
1 to 100.
You
okay.
cannot look.
I'm
to see
not
it,
looking
all right?
at your screen.
All right. Here we go.
I'm looking right at you, audience. Make sure I don't cheat. Okay. If you see me, look over there.
Okay. All right. Got the number.
Okay, you got the number.
All right.
1 between 1 and 100.
1 and
right?
100.
Okay,
Yeah. You have
okay.
4. You have 4 guesses.
Not 1
okay?
and 10, 1 and 100. Okay. I'm ready.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give you a Kit Fisto.
Kit Fisto. And I'm guessing the number, right?
You're trying to guess the number based off the character.
I'm guessing the number.
On-
1 out of 100.
Yeah, on like how good the character is, or how they are in Star Wars, how they're portrayed and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give you a Kit Fisto. You can talk out your thoughts and everything as you go.
I'm gonna give that one 75, just to lay it out there.
Okay.
So 75.
Okay. Why is that? Why do you go with 75?
One, he's a Jedi, so he automatically gets. He's above 50 in my opinion, just because he's a Jedi. He's up there. We don't see a lot of him, but we see a lot of him in the animated series.
Okay.
And I know he's definitely a fan favorite.
Mhm.
My wife likes Kit Fisto. So I'm just putting him up there at 75, just to. I think that's a good starting point.
Okay.
For the number.
Okay. Next up, I'm gonna give you a Finn.
Finn. So are you ranking all these the same, or are all these ranked the same for you?
No.
Okay, so I'm
trying to get you close to the number.
Oh, you're trying to get me closer to the number.
Trying to get you close to the number. I'm gonna give you a Finn.
Oh. But see, Finn could have been a 75.
Mhm.
Finn could have easily been a 75, except for what Disney did to him. Oh.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't really say that much. I don't.
I know.
cheat, but-
He should have been a 70. He could have easily been. He could have easily been over 75. But I feel since you said Finn, I need to go lower. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 68. 68.
Okay. All right.
I get 4 guesses. That's 2, right?
That's 2.
Okay.
Next up, I'm gonna give you a. I'm gonna give you a Newt Gunray.
Newt Gunray as a character. He's a good character. He's thoroughly developed. Finding a number. Yeah, Newt Gunray. Yeah. I just see a picture of him. Like, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of, right? Yes, of course it is.
I'm gonna cheat a little bit. You'll notice I'm definitely not trying to get you higher.
Yeah. The problem, like, Newt Gunray, in my opinion, is better than Finn as a developed character, but because he's a bad guy and of what he is, he's definitely lower. I'm gonna go. Wow, that's number what was 68.
Yeah, 68.
Okay, I'm gonna go a 61.
Okay.
61.
Okay. Next up, I'm gonna give you a Rose Tico.
Rose Tico.
Mm-hmm. Whenever he just looked her up, he was like, "Oh."
I'm like, are you referring to that Rose?
Give you a Rose Tico.
And I'm trying to get your number.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to guess your number
based off the characters I've given.
based off the character.
We're at Kit Fisto.
You gave me Kit Fisto first.
Yep.
Okay, and I went 75.
Then we went Finn.
Then you went Finn, and I went down to 68.
Then we went.
And then you gave me
Newt
Newt
Gunray.
Gunray, which I think technically he's above 68 just as a developed character.
Then you said.
But I
61.
said 61 because you gave me the hint of going down. And now you put me give me Rose
Rose Tico.
Rose Tico.
In combination with the other.
In combination. So I'm supposed to add all the numbers together? Over 100. No. If I have to get. Rose is single digits. She could have been so much better. And when we talk about episode 8, I'll explain how.
Oh, we're gonna go in.
We're gonna go episode 8. I can make her character so much better with one simple thing. Anyway, I'm trying to guess the number though.
Yeah.
I obviously have to go lower than 61. But the fact that you gave me Rose makes me want to go all the way down here. Maybe that energy thing is working. Okay, just because I'm trying to guess the number and you're trying to make me go even further down than 61, I'm gonna go 52.
52.
52.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. 52 is my final answer.
Grant. The number was 51.
Ah!
You did great. That was a great guess. Wow.
But technically, Rose Tico is not a 51.
no, she would have been like a 5. Kit Fisto, I think, is like kind of like a mid-tier character because he's not that developed on screen.
Yeah, and he does die pretty fast to Palpatine, but there is an explanation for that if you get into the lore. But anyway,
I was expecting you to go way lower with Finn. because could have been a good character, but he's not
Yeah.
because of what they did to him. And then obviously
The problem is with me, I have my own opinions of Star Wars, and I know somewhat of your opinion. So, but I have like a much higher, like if I had to rank every Star Wars character between 1 and 100, that'd be a whole episode of myself.
Oh my goodness!
Like, give me a list of 100 characters and let me put them in rank of order of 1 to 100. Doing a blind rank of that, that'd be crazy.
Oh, that'd be absurd.
But yes, 52. I said 52. The answer was 51.
That was great.
I'll take it.
Comment down below what score you got based off those answers, because I'm curious if anyone got the number. Because we got there.
We got that. I'm happy. I'm happy.
I thought you were going to overcompensate and go down to like 45 or 44 because Rose Tico is that bad of a character. But man, you locked in.
I locked in. I was. You told me it was lower, and I was trying to get on the same wavelength with you. I was just off by 1.
That's okay. It worked.
Okay.
All right. Star Wars Episode 6.
Revenge of the Jedi.
Yes.
Well, Return of the Jedi.
So we start out in Episode 6.
We start out in space.
Yeah, we do, as in all of them.
As in all of them.
Man, this movie's so good. I can't even start talking.
This is your favorite Star Wars.
This is my favorite Star Wars
This
movie.
is the Star Wars of the original trilogy that a lot of people have issues with, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But the main reason that it's my favorite is because of the final fight scene. The final fight scene between Vader and Luke feels like a perfect climax with a perfect score, perfect stakes, and it just brings all 6 movies together.
It binds the universe together.
In such a beautiful way, and it really ends it in a way that I really, really enjoyed, and I get chills every time I watch Luke ignite his lightsaber and scream, "No!" And then the score in the back, copyright track, but anyways,
It's not that good.
Oh, okay, my bad. But he's just going in and they're going back and forth, and it's just incredible. I absolutely love it. I like Endor,
And
like that
Palpatine is great in it too.
Palpatine's my favorite
Which
character.
I've said before, I didn't know until like 3, 4, 5 years ago that it's the same actor.
Yeah,
playing Palpatine.
Ian McDermott.
Ian McDermott playing Palpatine in the original trilogy. That's playing it in the prequel trilogy.
Isn't that cool?
That is so cool. I never knew that,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, because like they did the makeup and everything so well. It's like you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's a lot younger too. Fun fact about when we first see Emperor Palpatine in there on his chair.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that long robe on.
Yeah.
And you know how he turns to the chair.
Don't
So technically, it was supposed to be able to turn by itself, but they couldn't get it to work. So literally under his robe, he's on his toes going.
That's awesome.
Turning it very slowly.
Talk about practical effects.
Yeah. Very practical. Okay, this is how Palpatine does the tiptoe. Oh yes, Lord Vader.
Good. So anyways, so we start out on Tatooine, Jabba's palace, new character. Well, no.
Hey, we've been here before.
Originally, Jabba was because in
episode 4,
originally it was a guy.
Yeah, in the original cut, it was like a spokesperson for Jabba.
Right.
Or that person was supposed to be Jabba. I don't remember which.
I don't know.
I believe it was supposed to be a spokesperson for Jabba. Basically, this person is speaking for Jabba. Treat me as if I am Jabba.
Exactly.
Or this person was supposed to be Jabba himself.
So
and obviously George Lucas was like, let's fix that.
What made them pivot from guy in a fur coat to space slug?
A guy in a fur coat with an Irish accent.
Right.
To giant space slug.
Ooh. Yeah, it was a big leap. Big leap. But I love it. I like
it
Jabba's
looks great.
character.
It fits Star Wars. Jabba is a great character.
Yep.
As bad as he is, as slimy as he is a great character. And the practical effect of Jabba.
Yeah.
He's a giant puppet. There's like 5 people operating him.
Yep.
All at one point. And it's
incredible.
It's flawless. It works so great.
Yeah. There was only one person operating Carrie Fisher though in that scene.
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah. Bold choice, Mr. Lucas, to
They don't wear underwear in space.
Well, that was all she was wearing. Fun fact about that: on the cover of the disc of Episode 6, she's on the cover in that outfit.
Slave Leia.
I know what the other side of that looks like very well. It's a white sheet because my dad took that out, reversed it in the case for the DVD, and put it back in. That way, Episode 6 was just a white piece of paper on the outside of the DVD box because didn't want us to be looking at that stuff.
Protect your eyes.
That's right. Well, be careful, little eyes.
Yeah.
It's again bold choice. Boba Fett. We see him actually in action in this movie.
Yep.
Love.
Very
love that.
little action, and then he goes down fairly quickly.
Yep, almost takes out a Jedi.
Sure.
He does! He does!
Yes.
Boba Fett, where?
Yeah.
Where? God.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah. Boba Fett, my second favorite character now. Was my favorite growing up, but Palpatine took it over just because I love Palpatine.
We also get the Rancor. Don't forget the Rancor.
True.
Rancor, the giant stop motion animated one.
Very, very cool.
Very
effects,
good.
yeah.
Very scary looking. Eats the pig.
Yep. I'm not even going to try. I was about to try and do the sound effect of the Gamorrean guard, like, getting eaten. There is no way. Just put it in the background of this. Just put it in the background of this.
Copyright.
But anyways, so, yeah, you have that in Jabba's Palace, great setting, and then the Sarlacc pit. I thought that was cool, too.
Yeah, it's like cool. And then, like, when George Lucas updated it, it looked even different, too. Because back when it first came out, it was, like, very, very distant. There weren't as many tentacles and everything else, too. It wasn't as alive as he made it look in the later releases. But, yeah, still very cool.
It's so crazy how this movie runs together, because all of a sudden, we go from that big, long, cool scene on Tatooine, to Yoda, to the final fight.
Yep.
Like, we're on Endor, like 5 minutes later.
Yep.
After they do a debrief, and then they're literally on Endor, and they're on Endor for the entire rest of
they
the
leave. I'll leave Tatooine. You see the Falcon go one way, you see the X-wing go the other way, because that's like, I gotta go keep my promise. Mm-hmm. Even though I've been away for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Handling everything. So he's like, I gotta keep my promise to Yoda. I'm gonna go back. You go rally the troops, and we'll figure what else we need to do.
Yeah. And I mean, worked out, but then they're all of a sudden on Endor. Like, so quick. There's nothing in between that.
Not until Yoda dies.
No. So, then... yeah, right. But now we're on Endor. After they meet and debrief about that. What is your thoughts on the Ewoks?
They're cute and cuddly.
Is that all you got?
No. So, like, the Ewoks, like, people... This is where people have issues with the movie. Because you have this galactic empire with... They're mechanized, and they have high armor, they have high... power. They are the powerhouse. They're the whole reason the Star Wars is happening, because they're the enemy. They're the bad guys. And now we're on this planet that we've never been to. It looks earthy. It's a forest, and you got these little cute little teddy bears, and they're coming up and they're causing trouble for our heroes. And we're like, okay, these are just the natives, whatever. They have spears, they have clubs, they use logs for weapons and rocks and all these things. Like, okay, how are these guys really that dangerous? Yeah. I mean, yes, in large numbers, I'm sure they're very scary. I wouldn't want to be attacked by a little bear or a big bear. But that's when people have the issues, because here's these little tiny teddy bears. Okay, I'm gonna get you. But against, like, okay, what's the deal?
Some of the traps in that movie with the ATSTs are a little bit ridiculous too.
Yeah,
with the giant logs.
How did they have time to set that all up before the battle?
Right.
For one.
I mean, there are 2 logs that they hung from ropes on either side, hoping that an ATST would walk down that exact thing, and then chopped them at the exact same time.
Yeah. And the timing of that is really hard.
I know we're in space in a galaxy far, far away on the planet Goodnight, but this is kind of a little bit ridiculous.
It is sci-fi. You gotta leave some room for,
whatever.
Yeah. But going back to the Ewoks, they in daytime they don't look that scary or anything too. But Battlefront 2, the video game.
Oh,
have you played Ewok Hunt?
Oh yes, Ewok Hunt is disgustingly terrifying
and hard.
Oh yeah,
it's hard to win at the Empire.
It's difficult.
Well, one, true, you're in the middle of the forest, completely dark, and you're just stormtroopers with a little flashlight. So there's that. They purposely made it difficult, but at the same time, it does seem ridiculous that in the broad daylight, with all their mechanical power and their massive numbers and everything, that the stormtroopers, the Galactic Empire, loses to Ewoks.
And obviously, growing up, I enjoyed watching that because it's fun.
And and it's a movie. The good guys are supposed to win.
Yes.
The good guys, in the end, whatever every good movie is the good guys win, unless you're watching a horror movie.
Or No Country for Old Men.
That too. But yeah, so basically, in every good story, usually 99% of the time.
Or Infinity War.
But that's not the end of the story, though.
But it's the end of the movie.
That's not the end of the story.
But it's the end of the movie.
We'll go to episode 5, because episode 5, technically the bad guys win. And
Yeah, it's a great movie still.
Exactly. But like at the end of the full story, so you're ending the story.
Okay, so like the
climax, like the final end of the story, like episode 4, 5, and 6. 6 is the end. The good guys win.
So
There's
what are movies where the good guys don't win? Other than No Country for Old Men.
technically like where you consider horror movies, technically, or scary movies. Most of the time, like the bad guy, there's a lot of killing, there's senseless deaths. Yeah, sometimes the good guys survive, but at the same time, it's still like Paranormal Activity. Those movies.
Oh yeah, like The Conjuring.
Yeah,
and
like all those.
That
films,
is true.
It's meant to be scary, and then just it ends because the people who we were watching the whole time are down dead.
Right.
It's over.
Mm-hmm. What are some movies where the bad guys won? Can you guys tell us? Because I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on.
But going back to the Ewoks.
Yeah.
Like the whole fact that the Ewoks win, it goes all the way back to Luke Skywalker and Palpatine when they first encounter each other and talking. And they're going back and forth, and Luke Skywalker goes, "Your overconfidence is your weakness." And because of that line, makes me okay with the Ewoks winning. Because Palpatine never denied it. He never denied it. He just simply deflected and says, "Well, your faith in your friends is yours."
Your faith in your friends is yours.
Yes. Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Your
Your faith in your friends is yours.
Your-
He didn't deny it. He got angry and fought and fired back another truth.
Your faith in the teddy bears is yours.
Yeah. So it totally makes sense as to the Galactic Empire. They were overconfident. They knew the rebels were coming into a trap. They knew they had the rebels outnumbered.
True.
And then they had it all planned out. They had it calculated. There's no room for error. We have it all here. There's no way the rebels can beat us. And then all of a sudden, teddy bears. What the heck?
Whoa.
Well. What do we have here? Cuddlies? You look so cute. Ah, my finger!
I'm stuck in a trap that had a dead animal in it.
Yeah.
No, chew it down! But anyways, so teddy bears on Endor.
I mean, they are cute. I mean, there's...
And the Scout Troopers look cool, too. That was
Oh,
the
yeah, I
first
love
introduction to
Scout Trooper helmets.
Yeah, dope.
That's
Love
really
that.
great. My only issue with Scout helmets is that when they're on the speeder bikes and everything, they're not very aerodynamic.
No.
The front it's flat and it's like a visor, so like it's air.
I can't see them!
Yeah, no wonder you can't see him. Your head's getting blown back, and you're using all your force to keep your head straight.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't care. It looks cool. It's sci-fi.
Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, the old one. That was on like 360 and everything.
Yeah.
I used to play that at my friend Joy's house all the time, and my favorite level was the speeder bike level.
Yes.
I love just going through that. To the point where I guilt tripped him one time, where I wanted to do that level, and he was like, "Can we do something else?" And I was like, "Well, I'm the guest, so we're doing this." He might remember that, but now I'm looking back, I was like, "Dude, I was a butthole."
I always enjoyed that mission on Rogue Squadron 3.
Oh yeah.
Because you could go into first person mode,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked like you were actually like doing it. It was really cool.
Yeah. So you have the Endor scene with the fight and everything, but what I really want to talk about is Luke versus Vader and that conversation with Palpatine. What a masterful climax to a technically 2v1.
Yeah, technically.
Till the end. But man, Palpatine just trying to get
Manipulating
to Luke.
both sides.
Yeah, because it was both sides.
It's all a mind game.
Prime. So let's imagine that Darth Vader had not been burned and maimed. Prime Vader right there with no armor as Anakin versus Luke, who wins?
Prime Vader.
It has to be, right?
It has to be Prime Vader. Because the whole reason Vader is in the situation that he is because of him getting burned.
He was nerfed.
He was
literally nerfed.
He couldn't use Force Lightning anymore.
Yep.
Because he didn't have any hands.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently you have to have hands to use Force Lightning. I'm sure there's exceptions to that rule. But and the armor that Palpatine chose for him was susceptible to lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And so like he has all these built-in weaknesses that Palpatine gave because Palpatine feared him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he wanted him on his side. And the fact that he got...
Yeah, he says Darth Vader will be more powerful than either of us to Yoda.
Yeah, it says it right there in the confrontation in episode 3.
Yeah.
So he fears Vader. So he's concerned to Vader when he finds him on Mustafar. But at the same time, he's probably also a little bit relieved. and he smiles evilly when Darth Vader finally arises and uses the Force and crushes everything. He's like
Now, pre-nerf Darth Sidious versus Luke at that time. Because remember, Sidious was nerfed too.
yeah.
Whenever he got,
I wouldn't. He wasn't as nerfed. He was just more like turned wrinkly. He's not really nerfed.
You don't think so? I mean, he didn't move the same way after that. 'Cause remember, he was spinning and stuff. We never see that again.
He fought Yoda
No.
after Mace Windu blocks all the lightning at him.
Oh, that's right. He did.
He fights Yoda.
So what? So that makes me wonder. Well, I guess they couldn't. Like, why he didn't?
See,
Do more.
here's about Palpatine too. For more lore about Palpatine, which I'm sure you are aware of. Palpatine doesn't like using lightsabers.
Mm-hmm.
He prefers to use the Force.
Yeah.
He only uses a lightsaber because he has to.
Yeah.
And because that's the best way to defend yourself from a lightsaber.
Mm.
It's an equal playing ground.
Even whenever he was fighting the Clone Wars arc, where he was fighting Maul and Savage Opress.
Mm-hmm.
In that, man, he has some nasty skills with the saber, but
Mhm.
ultimately he turns the saber off and just
Yeah.
bullies Maul.
Yeah,
just throws him around.
It's more of like, okay, I need my exercise. Let me pull these out. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, and-
Okay, I'm done.
And then he goes, "There is no mercy."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "I'm not going to kill you. I have other uses for you." But yeah, and he uses the Force to his advantage.
Mhm.
Even his finishing move versus Yoda was the lightning.
Yeah.
Which Yoda obviously deflected but
Yeah.
backfired.
Yeah.
But it wasn't his saber. But he has nasty skills with the
Mhm.
saber, though. I think
Yeah.
he uses the same form as Anakin does. I'm pretty sure anyway.
No, because if his it's not the same form, but Palpatine's form, he's kind of a more of a jabby style because he kind of uses both hands and like jab like this.
I need to look that up.
I forget what style he uses, but
I'm
that-
pretty sure him and Anakin use Form 5.
possibly. But I remember when watching episode 8 over and over, not episode 8, episode 7, Force Awakens.
Uh-huh.
Watching that episode over and over again and watching Rey fight. Rey had a lot of similar moves to Palpatine.
Okay.
And so having Rey be a Palpatine wasn't all that far-fetched for me.
Right.
But the way they did it was far-fetched.
He uses Form 7, and
Okay.
Anakin uses Form 5.
Okay. But yeah, so... Yeah, it's the whole fighting style stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm not as familiar with the fighting styles.
I enjoy them. There's one, which is Form 1, which is the one that Yoda uses, which is just kind of...
I'm number one. I'm
Yeah.
Yoda. I use number one.
Number 2, Form 2, is the like the duelist form Count Dooku
yeah.
uses.
Kind of more your fencing style.
Yeah, exactly. Form 3 is defensive. That's Obi-Wan style.
Yeah.
Form 4 is... Oh, I forget. I think Kit Fisto is the primary user of that. And then Form 5 is Anakin and Ahsoka's.
Well, obviously.
Form 6 is Mace Windu is the only one to use it because it starts to tap into the dark side.
Yep.
Yeah. So only Mace Windu uses that, and then Form 7 is Palpatine.
Yeah.
And they all have their differences. They all have cool, unique
Yeah.
things about them.
It's
Cool
like the rock,
origins.
paper, scissors of lightsaber duels.
Yeah. 2 against 3 is Masterclass.
Yeah.
I mean, Dooku versus Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So cool. Yeah. But anyways.
Obi-Wan, you disappoint me.
Yeah, right.
Yoda talks about you in such high esteem.
Anyways, so the duel though
Yes.
between Luke
Darth-
and Vader,
Luke and Vader, yep.
incredible. It's just so there's just so much emotion. It's well choreographed, it's well scored,
Yeah.
it's well done, and you just feel the weight of it. And I like
And you feel the tension of father and son because the Darth Vader as the father, yes, he's being manipulated by Palpatine. He wants his son to join him,
Mhm.
but at the same time, he knows he can't just let his son do whatever he wants.
Exactly.
He
Yeah.
wants his son to join him. He does have the love of his son, but it's being manipulated through Palpatine,
when
and that's why Vader later brings on, "Oh, you have a sister."
sister
Obi-Wan was wise to hide her from me.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So, Mike,
Rest in peace.
right. The original cut did not have Vader. No.
Yeah.
Do you like the addition?
That was that addition. That's like the one thing they changed in the new stuff. I don't think it was needed.
Okay. Why not?
So I grew up watching before the no. So my reason for not liking it, there's two reasons. One is that it's the same audio clip, slightly distorted and changed a little bit, and then put on top of the movie. Like put it added in
From episode 3?
from episode 3.
Mm.
It sounds like the exact same audio clip.
It's very close. I think it...
I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's...
No! It's just a little bit
I'd have to
down.
listen to them side by side, or have one after the other, because I'm pretty sure they're very close to the same.
Mm.
Another fact that I don't like about it is that it's not needed. He doesn't need to say anything to prove that he's fighting for his son. He doesn't need that, because he's not a man of words.
Mm.
He's a man of action.
That's true.
It's Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader. Yes, Darth Vader is more wordy just because he's evil, but
For me,
it's not needed.
For me, it added... I agree it's not needed. I did think it added a little bit. I think it added a little bit of emotional depth to it.
That's why George Lucas added it, because he wanted, like, his poetry. He needed to rhyme. He said no because he realized he had lost his wife, lost his kids.
Yeah.
And now he's realizing his kids are alive, and he doesn't want that to happen again. So yeah, I totally get it. I'm just not a fan of it.
Sure.
I don't think it's needed.
I like it because I think it, like I said, I think it adds emotional depth to it. I think as opposed to it just being not necessarily awkward, but it feels like there's something, whenever I'm watching it, it feels like there's a space that needs to be filled. Because whenever it's happening...
Yeah, because beforehand it was quiet, and you just hear the crackling of the lightning.
You hear the crackling of the light, and you feel the crescendo of the music and stuff. You feel that. Plus, you did not have, in the 70s, 80s, 90s, you did not have the added context of episodes 1, 2, and 3.
That is also correct.
So you might not fully understand the true transformation that's happening in Vader's mind because he just threatened Luke's sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Luke just cut off his arm. So for him to suddenly turn to them with that, it probably felt like a little bit of a shock whenever he looked over and suddenly he's doing this and the music's swelling. You're like, oh, what's happening? What's going on?
And he looks back multiple times, and that's one thing I love about great actors who can do it with the mask on.
Mm-hmm.
Great thing about Din Djarin for The Mandalorian
is
that you can see his emotions even though he's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Even though you can't see his face, you can see the emotion that's happening. I can still see that when watching before they added the no part, is that Darth Vader was looking at Luke getting lightning, looking over Palpatine. He looks like multiple times, and then finally, last looks over Palpatine, and then he does he's like, no, I'm fed up with this.
Yeah.
It's the whole realization. It's
almost like a show don't tell kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a show don't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which can work, and I think it did work, but for the less informed audience, I think that the adding that bit of I think really nailed it home that he is truly transformed. He is ending this, and he's doing it for his son.
Yeah. So as someone who is a Star Wars fan and knows all this, it feels like, oh, it's not needed. It's just added there but for someone who's like, okay, I don't know I'm only watching 4, 5, and 6 without having that context. It makes it feel much more connected.
Yeah. So I think there's give and take with it, for sure. But yeah, I like it. I like it either way. Let's talk about. So we have the end. The Death Star 2 is blown up. The heroes win.
Lando loses the radar on the Millennium Falcon.
Yep. That was too close.
You promised to bring it back. Not a scratch. Where'd you get going, you pirate?
Where'd you get going, you pirate? Yeah.
And then he scratched it.
So at the end, we have Luke, Force Ghosts, obviously. Darth Vader pops up as Anakin. Hayden Christensen Anakin in the remake, which I liked. I did like that change.
One quick thing, since we were real fast before we go on, since we were talking about Lando. Last time I watched episode 6, I noticed this. So after Lando loses the radar dish on the Millennium Falcon, he goes, "That was too close."
Too close.
Also, when he says it, did you hear the reverberation in the audio? It makes it sound like it's the Force. That was too close. It's like the reverberation feels like it's being spoken through the Force.
Really?
It's just weirdly. It was weirdly
mixed.
Yeah.
Interesting. No, I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
Every time I listen to that scene, it literally sounds like he's not
maybe
saying
I'll
close.
play it right here.
Right.
That was too close.
But
Or maybe not.
Right. We'll see. But it sounds like he's saying that was too close.
Close.
Close. Like CLUSE, not Close.
Yeah.
Um,
They're just
I
been a
think-
slip
I
of the
think
tongue,
it's
and they just didn't catch it.
I think that's interesting. That was
Yeah.
too close. That makes me laugh every time. So we get to the end. Luke's obviously burning Vader. The significance of him burning the suit, not the. Yeah. Man, after that, at the end of episode 6, it has a great end, but there is the potential for more.
Yes.
The more that we got,
Because that battle is won, the Empire is destroyed, but there's still Imperial.
yeah, there's still a
remnants.
lot of Imperial remnants.
Also, the best since we just ended on Christmas, the best Yule log for your TV is the Darth Vader memorial.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I saw
Yes.
a video.
It's hilarious.
I saw a video of somebody who was like they put the fire on the TV and it was the Darth Vader log fire.
When we do a
And
green
they-
screen, that's
they-
what we need to put behind
They,
this.
they left it on and they waited to see how long it would take their family to notice.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
So what we got after episode 6
Yes.
was The Force Awakens. My thing is, the movie is called Return of the Jedi.
Yes,
Luke
is the Jedi.
is the Jedi, but it could have meant so much more had we gotten to see his Jedi temple on screen
Yes.
and his new Jedi come back on screen with
Which
this,
we only saw in video games.
and in a flashback with Kylo Ren in episode 7.
Yeah. Which isn't the same one you see in the video games.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Which is supposed to be lore back when George Lucas still owned it.
yeah. So my question becomes then, what would you have liked to see after episode 6, and what would your ideal continuation of that story been?
I would have liked to have seen Kyle Katarn.
Explain that.
Do you know who Kyle Katarn is?
Wasn't he a comic book character?
So he was a video game character who basically starts out as like your Han Solo, and his family has history kind of with the Jedi. But long ago, they basically, I think his father lived over a lost Jedi temple, and so he's like a Han Solo type, and he's on this mission and stuff like that. And through all this, he's getting involved with the Empire. He finds out that his father's involved with Jedi stuff, and he goes back to his home and he finds a lightsaber. He constructs a lightsaber. He uses a lightsaber. So technically, he's the first person to use a lightsaber who didn't like start out being trained as a Jedi, and he just starts learning himself.
Yeah.
And then he starts getting trained, and he basically in a way trains himself, and is able to defeat this small Sith threat that happens after. And then the story goes on, and he meets Luke, and gets trained with Luke a little bit. He kind of goes his own way because he's dealing with his own stuff. He kind of goes to the dark side and he comes back,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And then he gets apprentices and stuff like that, and joins the Jedi Temple with Luke Skywalker. And you get that extra character while still having like the main cast. Like you could still have Han Solo, Leia, Boba Fett makes an appearance and fights Kyle Katarn at some point too.
Yeah.
And you get that whole like you still get all these characters that are part of the series, but your focus is now more towards this other character, and there's other female leads and stuff like that. So like it's a whole good story when you play it out, or even if you were just to read it. There's also books, I think. But yeah, I would have loved to have seen like just continue from that, like make Star Wars the next one. Forget the Skywalker saga. There were some good things anyway, but like let's leave those characters behind. Let's start some new characters, and then have those other characters just appear like. The Return of the Jedi. Now there's Jedi being trained. We can have more Jedi appear. Kyle Katarn interacts with, oh, you're a Jedi. I happen to have a lightsaber I built myself. Oh, you want me to come over there and train with you? Oh, sure. Well, let's see what it's all about. Kind of thing. And there's still Imperial remnants, so he's still fighting Empire and trying to defeat that, while Luke and the Rebels are trying to build the galaxy back together and everything too. That would have been beautiful to see. I didn't have to see, okay, it's been 20, 30 years and the Rebels messed it all up because they weren't smart on their politics. Like we're clearly seeing in all the shows.
So, my theory
Rant over.
My theory involves a video game character as well.
Okay.
So, picture that, Britain. Walk with me, okay?
But one fast. So really fast. Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah. Oh, terrible.
The video game. I played like the first few missions. Once I got to like the next planet, I was done. It just wasn't good. But supposedly there was a character introduced that when you get to the droid character, who supposedly is really good. I thought that character was supposed to be Kyle Katarn. It's not. So I was disappointed. Anyway, go on.
All right. So, Luke in this next trilogy
Yes.
is kind of like a Yoda figure.
Basically, he's basically the strongest only Jedi left.
Right.
Yeah.
Very powerful, not the main character.
Yeah, he shouldn't be.
The main character will be Ben Solo. Okay, so Ben Solo is the primary protagonist, acting as good guy under Luke's leadership in his new Jedi Temple. Okay,
Okay.
the villain
Mm-hmm.
leading the Imperial Remnant is Thrawn. However, we have the sins of the father, and we bring in Starkiller. Okay, how we do Starkiller though is as an Imperial sleeper agent. So basically, in his actual self, he wants to help the good guys. He wants to be this force for good, like Starkiller in the games. Yet, Thrawn, and because he was part of an Imperial program, has some sort of control on his brain where he can take control of him at any time.
Kind of like a sleep, like
Like the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Like he has some sort of inhibitor chip or something in his head that Thrawn can just at any point just make
Activate,
him turn, make him do whatever he wants.
That would be so, because like they could have improved on the inhibitor chip instead of making it a one-time use.
Yep.
They can make
Continue
it a continuous use. Oh,
Yep.
man.
So
Keep going.
So
Keep
yeah,
going.
right. so Starkiller becomes the primary threat because he's the most powerful Force user.
Yeah, and he could kind of have like that Maul mentality where he's like crazy but not crazy. He's getting pulled. Yeah, okay.
And he's struggling. He wants it. He wants to come back, but Thrawn just won't let him. And he's
in tears while fighting.
Yes.
The good guy. Oh.
Yeah. And Kylo Ren.
Disney, listen up.
But Han.
Dave Filoni, we love you.
Right, we love Filoni. We'll talk about that in a minute. Starkiller kills Han Solo in the first movie.
Okay.
Han Solo still dies in the first movie, creating the conflict of Ben Solo wanting to go after revenge, but also needing to be staying towards the light side.
And I'm totally fine with Han Solo dying because like Harrison Ford, he was never really a fan of Han Solo. Anyway.
Yeah.
And I think he technically should have died in Episode 5 or 6. It would have added so much more stakes to the movie.
Sure.
That was one thing I loved about Episode 9 when they killed Chewbacca.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, they didn't just do that. I was like,
that would have been a poor decision.
I was shocked. But at the same time, I was happy. I was like, oh, they're taking their risk. They're doing something. And then we find out he wasn't dead. I'm like,
yeah.
Then I was just mad again.
Anyway. So you have Thrawn as the primary villain. He gets defeated in Episode 9 by Ben Solo and Starkiller coming together. But there was a secret threat the whole time because that's whenever we'd have to establish it with some shows beforehand, which I think they're trying to do now, but have Darth Talon be the Thrawn's almost secret project that they don't know about. In addition to Starkiller, almost like a failsafe. And she is the one that goes up against Starkiller and Ben Solo in the 9th movie, and obviously the Night Troopers and everything.
Yeah.
Climactic battle and all that.
Well, do you already know how Ahsoka season 2 is supposed to go?
I've heard
not
rumors.
necessarily go, but like what's supposed to happen.
I've heard rumors.
Yeah, so you know how like the Godhead 3, like the Father, the Son, So basically, Starkiller is supposed to supposedly come in and be the son.
I would love that.
And Ahsoka being the daughter, and it's Anakin is the head as the father.
That'd be cool.
Because it totally makes sense when we encounter those characters in the Clone Wars when they're talking. Anakin Skywalker places his hand on Ahsoka. Ahsoka is now the daughter. Darth Vader's secret apprentice, Starkiller, would be the son.
As long as it's Sam.
Because they're both trained by the same person.
As long as it's Sam Witwer, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, Sam Witwer, great.
Great. He's voicing Maul.
He voiced
Starkiller.
Palpatine a little bit too.
Yep, he's done everything. I just want him to be as involved as possible because he seems to really care about the direction of the story.
He even corrected Dave Filoni on lore at one point.
He did while they were writing. Yeah,
while writing Clone Wars,
got him the job.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. But anyways, that's what I would do. I like yours as well. But
I understand bringing in characters that were familiar, but I would also just like a character especially with Kyle Katarn. He's well known if you know the video games, but otherwise no one really knows who Kyle Katarn is.
Yeah.
Bringing a whole new character that we know nothing about and care little for, who we grow attached for. Well, we're obviously going to have attachment immediately for Ben Solo.
Oh yeah,
because he's a Solo.
Mm-hmm.
We're really going to have that. But I want a character who we've never seen, like Din Djarin. We have no attachments to. But we fall in love with the character, not only because he's taking care of Grogu, but because we're also seeing his character development through time as well.
Absolutely.
Like when in season 2 when he purposely takes off his helmet to find the information for Grogu. Character development, great. Like he's a Mandalorian. He's been convinced that you should never take off his helmet, and he does that to save his quote unquote son. Yeah,
I would say he's his son.
Yeah.
Adopted.
Let's say adopted son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Great.
speaking of adopted sons, though, going into our little devotional time here. Picture in the final battle of Luke and Palpatine and Vader. Palpatine is just electrocuting Luke. You can imagine yourself as Luke, and you can imagine Sin as Palpatine. Just Sin is just beating down on you. It's, no, you will sin. You will sin. You are sinning, and Sin is consuming you. Man, be like Luke. Don't try and do it yourself.
Get shocked.
Say, you need to say, Father, please. You know what I mean?
Yes,
you need to say, Father, please. You can't get through sin by yourself. Man, God is not Vader. And Vader
And
is
the
not
Spirit
God.
is not the Force.
That's right, but God is the only one who can lift a hypothetical sin and throw it down the reactor shaft. You in your own power cannot. You have to rely on
And yet
Jesus.
somehow Palpatine returned. I'm sorry, I couldn't
Oh, it's
resist.
so stupid! Such a stupid writing!
I'm sorry, I couldn't
It's okay.
resist.
That's all right. Sin will
No, no.
always come back.
Sin will always come back unless you keep going to the Father.
That's right. Until you have all the Jedi. I'm just kidding. But yeah, continue whenever you're sinning, whenever you're feeling down in the dumps about a persistent sin that you're struggling with. Just remember, you can't get out of it by telling yourself, "Oh, next time I'll stop. Oh, this time I'll stop." It's just gonna keep on keeping you down. Rely on the Lord, and He's gonna be who brings you out of that sin.
Yeah. So also sometimes when you're praying, hey God, help me get out of this sin too. Sometimes He's waiting for you to make the choice to quit. It's not always up to oh God, save me from this. Like you still have to make the choice.
Absolutely.
You still have to get the heart change and do it because God knows that He can save you. You know God can save you, but are you choosing for God to save you?
Philippians 4:13 is a very all-encompassing verse. It says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me."
That doesn't mean you can fly
That's right. But there's
or
two,
pull the mugs towards you.
there's two individuals mentioned there. There's the I, and then there's God. Because God is the one that does everything, but He requires you to take action as well. I can do all things because Christ is the one who strengthens me to do them.
But you still have to do the action.
You still have to do the action. You still have to make the choice. But you can only do it because Christ is the one who strengthens you to do that. So rely on Him. Don't rely on your own strength. Rely on God because He's the one who can strengthen you through it.
Amen.
Amen. Well, thank you all very much for watching. We appreciate you guys being here. We have now wrapped out the
Star
original
Wars
trilogy.
Episode 6, original trilogy.
Yes, the original
It is
trilogy.
over.
It's done.
We
So-
will move on to something else.
Yeah.
And then eventually come back to 1, 2, and 3, and
Yes.
7, 8, 9.
For sure. We will definitely... Oh, don't... No. 7, 8, and 9 are going to be like 20-minute episodes. Or much longer because we're just going to be screaming.
Hours.
Yeah.
What we should do is we just do the sequel trilogy special. This is the whole thing all in one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually not a bad idea.
do the whole thing in one.
So, we will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, we'll be talking about the Super Bowl trailers and everything. We'll see if we make a full episode out of that. Make sure to pick up some
Maybe
of the...
it's short.
Yeah, make sure to pick up some of the Sprecher's Energy Root Beer down in the description. Take you to an Amazon link.
And hey, buying that in our Amazon link, it helps support us.
Yes,
as well.
big
So,
time. Yeah. So even if you just click the link just to go check it out, that still helps us
Yeah.
quite a bit. So thank you guys very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.